Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special unboxing video on a Monday, that's pretty much exactly what I'm going to be doing. And as always, I like to turn it into a bit of a guessing game, and I really do appreciate everybody who does play along. I think it just makes that a little bit more fun. Right, so what we've got in here, we've got, it's original Generation 1 from 1987. Interesting figure. Right, to be fair, really interesting. Main reason being, although I wouldn't say super main character, been in loads of things, but one of the Generation 1 figures, and fun enough, no, it didn't really have a gimmick, although it's sort of the alternate mode was perhaps maybe sort of like what a gimmick is. But yeah, the interesting thing about this is absolutely one of them, I've given things away straight away. One of them, absolutely no reissues down the Generations toy line at all. Nothing at all. However, the mold has been reused. They have made an encore version of this figure, and they did use the mold to make a shattered glass version of one of them, whereas the excuse me, whereas the other similar thing, they've used the encore mold. The character itself had a Botcon Timelines version of himself in 2007, and then the only other version, it was using the same mold as the Timelines one, but a slightly different colour, and it was like a special edition, like of a classic sort of one from 2008. So basically, again, still no main issues of either of these figures throughout any of the Generations timelines. So from the moment these characters were made in 1987, I'm not including the Botcon or the special edition because they're exactly that. There hasn't been another version of these figures, so they are sealed. I'm really lucky to say that they're sealed because it's really hard to find anything Generation 1 sealed. The box is a little bit bigger than it should be, but that's because they are packaged inside a collector's case to keep them protected. So the actual figures themselves aren't anywhere near as big as the box, but the box is in fact in a collector's case. Again, it's quite hard to understand why they've never done these. The interesting thing, if anybody knows Japanese continuity of figures and has watched some of my videos, these were packaged very differently in Japan, but these are the standard Hasbro versions. Yeah, and as I say, funnily enough, if you've watched this channel, I've got the Japanese little individual boxed versions of these. So in Japan they were packaged individually, in the rest of the world they were packaged together. That's why there's two of them. It's really quite hard to think of things to say about these because, again, there isn't anything really to say apart from the one on the left on the card has never had a reissue down the Generations line, and the other ones had the ones I just said. So the other thing I suppose I can give away is that they are Decepticons, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if you know your continuity, if you know pretty much what they are, the figures, what sort of category they fall into. So they fall into cassettes, and they also go in, as I said, the Decepticons, so they go in Soundwave's chest, and they are Slugfest and Overkill. So yeah, no Slugfest at all, only just reissues, and then they use the mold for the shattered glass e-hobby version. And then of course Overkill, as I said, a Timelines version, a collector's edition box, which was in the black box, wasn't it, using the Grimlocks Classics mold. But that's it to date. There you go, guys. Let me know if you got it in the comments. Please don't write the name of them, just put the time you got it or what you guessed. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care.